When you watch my channel, you see the raw version of Judy. There's days I feel like getting up and getting ready, and there's days I don't. There's a lot of changes coming up in the next year, so y'all buckle up your seatbelts. You know, this is our creek area, and we have 17 acres. Most of it is wooded, but there's going to be a lot of changes taking place over the next, I'm going to say 12, 14 months. I better say 1 to 2 years, because I don't know how much Shane can get done. So a lot's going to look different down here, so let me explain. Oops, I was in reverse. Okay, now I'm in drive. All right, let me show you around our property. Woods everywhere. There's 17 acres, okay? And down here is pretty much all flat. So Shane is starting, I'm gonna get out here and show you what I'm talking about. Shane is starting to clear the property. And there's a reason, okay? So we have all this wooded area here, all this wooded area here, and as you see over here, Shane is starting to clear out the property. So right here's the creek area. Now he has, as he's started to clear this property, he's taking all the brush and he's butting it up against the creek bank because he's going to get it to rot, and then he's going to come get the excavator and he's going to move all this brush. But as you see back over here, that is our creek. You can't tell it because it's kind of dried up right now, but that is our creek area. So all of this is on one side of the creek, and then we have a huge area on the other side of the creek. Now, why is he clearing all this out? I'll tell you why. Dexter and Dee Dee, which are our cattle, they need a pasture. They need a pasture. And they can have one down here if we clear this off and then seed it and get the grass growing. So we have, let's just say, a 2-year period to get all this together. So Shane has already started the process, and one day Dee Dee and Dexter and maybe a couple of friends will be able to come over here and graze in the pasture and have a barn. As you see, I'm in the middle of the creek right now. Of course, some trees have fallen. Shane's got to pick it up. But all this over here is more pasture land. Now, the farm is way up there on the hill. That's where my farm is. And so we have probably about, we have 17 total, but there's probably at least, I don't know, 15, 13 acres down here that can be a pasture area. Now, if you've been following Shane and I for a while, you know there's more to the story, right? There's more to the story. So, hang on tight. Let me get the side-by-side stopped. And then I'll continue to the story. So, my dream is to have, my hair is a train wreck. When y'all watch me, you get the raw version of Judy. Look, I'm even still in my PJs. Yeah, that's just how I grow. That's how I roll, okay? When I think I'm going to film, I'm just going to film whether I brush my hair, brush my teeth, have on pajamas, look like a rock star. You get the raw version. Okay, let me finish my story. So here's the bridge where the creek is. So as you come in this area, we're gonna have the pasture in here with the barn, but we're also gonna have a little camping spot. Shane is going to build these little A-frame cabins down here, along with a little campsite fire pit, so that people can camp down here. When I say people, let me explain. My dream is to not have just people camping down here. I want this to be camping for a reason. Like the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, you know, 4-H, somebody that's learning about nature and farming, maybe an outdoorsy group, maybe a group of senior citizens. Wouldn't that be fun? Just, it's not open for the public to just camp. That's not my dream. My dream goes beyond that. I want to have camping with a purpose. And so that's what we envision. And down here at the campground, where when I say camp, I'm talking tent. I'm not talking camper, okay? I'm talking tents, A-frame cabins. There's going to be an outhouse down here. There's no running water. Like, it's roughing it, okay? Because I want to take people back to those days without cell phones, without electricity, using, you know, fire for cooking. That's what we want to take it back to. So with that, is going to come a lot of work, right? But also down here, is going to be the cattle. So they will be able to sleep down here. Now, the cows are in a fence, okay? They're not with the campers, right? I'm not going to have Dexter on somebody's front porch, okay? I'm not that bad. But we're going to have a little separate area for camping, and then the cows and that barn will be all around it. I cannot wait. Shane and I have got a lot of big dreams. And this is not anything that's going to happen quickly, because we want to put a lot of thought process. We want to put up the right fencing. We want to get the pasture, you know, with lots of grass, healthy grass. We really want to get things rolling for them. But this was actually Shane's idea. This was not my idea. Shane wants to make this vision happen. And we've thought many a times that we would love to move to 50 acres and stuff, but to be honest, we're too old to go in debt. Okay, we are. You know, Shane retires in 4 years, so we don't want to go in debt. We want to make our place nicer, and that is our vision. Okay, look. The reason I look like this is simply because I have been in the attic going through Christmas stuff, hauling Christmas trees and all kinds of decorations down from the attic. And so I have been working my tail off. Okay, continue. Moving on to another project here at Snead's Farmhouse. So the past 24 hours, I've been busting my tail in the education center. So let me show you around. Well, my dreams of having a black egg added to the list has been crushed. Unfortunately, Midnight is a Drake, meaning a male. So there'll be no black eggs at Snead's Farmhouse, and boy am I disappointed. So now I have to sit here. Do you hear all those birds? Hang on. Am I being invaded by birds? Do y'all hear that? I don't see them though. I hear them, but I don't see them. It's almost like this is a Halloween horror movie or something. Where's Jason from Cockhill Farm when I need him? What is going on? You see how... And now it's dead silence. That's creepy. That's creepy. I'm gonna have to call Jason and ask him why that's happening. Oh my gosh. That was nutso. Okay, so anyway, back to the story. Because Midnight lives in the rescue unit where Chirps and Quacky Jackie live, my one-legged duck, I can't have two drakes living in this rescue because 2 ducks can't get up, which means they would breed them all the time. Now, keep in mind that both drakes, which is Daffy and Midnight, both free range all day long. But they spend the night in the rescue unit, and I have to worry about my rescue ducks. So I have a lot of hard decisions that are gonna have to be made here at Snead's farmhouse. I'm so attached to both the drakes. Sometimes I hate being a farmer. Sometimes it's really difficult. And this is gonna be a really difficult decision for me to make. Shane got home from work and immediately put his stuff down and came to the creek area to begin to continue to clean. But he is on, he is killing it. I'm going through the water. All right, let's go see what he's doing. He's determined to give these cows a pasture. I'm telling you, he is hot on the money. When he gets his mind on something, there ain't no stopping it. He'll whip it in. Next thing you know, this whole place will be cleared out and the pasture will be ready for grass. He's like that.
Aunt Judy at Snead's, little heart never fades. Through every tear we've been beautifully made. She says her story's not done, there's still more to write. Through every dark cloud, God's shining light.